Sitting here scrolling Facebook while I'm taking down my hair, okay? And literally came across two posts almost back to back. You know, these damn apps be an algorithm. One was that white woman beating the shit out of her 12-year-old son. Apparently because I didn't read the whole story. I just seen bits and pieces. But apparently because he didn't do a chore before he left to go to a friend's house or something. And then right after that, I seen a post, and she's a teacher, by the way. She done got arrested. Then I seen a post about a woman, I think it was either in Louisiana or Texas, black woman, had beat her child. I think he was 14. Yes, 14 years old. Beat her child. He ran away, and she called the police. I think the story said the police either found him or he came back home. But either way, right in front of the police, she starts raging out, and I'm gonna beat your ass again, and starts to attack him in front of the police. Okay. Let me start by saying I don't believe in beating children. Sure the fuck don't. I was raised that way. I started out parenting that way, but I nipped that shit in the fucking bud early on. I said there is no fucking way. There is no fucking way I can keep laying hands on my child, inflicting physical pain. There was just no way I can look in my children's faces, look at these little human beings, these humans, and continue to be violent against them and call it discipline or call it correcting behavior. I just couldn't. Okay, I couldn't even stomach the shit no more. Okay. See what the problem is that because you use nothing but fear and control to raise these kids, when they get to a certain age, that shit don't work no fucking more. And because now you feel the control slipping from you, you're not taking it out on the children. Your whoopings getting more aggressive. You want to blame it on the child because, oh, what they're doing is just so disrespectful. No, you as a fucking grown ass adult have no control over yourself. And you allow your emotions to get the best of you. You want to beat these kids while your emotions are high. That is what leads to abuse, first of all. Okay, so for the ones of you that feel like, oh, there's a difference between beating and abusing. Okay, well, there go your line right there. That's exactly what takes discipline, okay, a spanking to beating and abuse. You let your emotions get the best of you. You beating the child literally till you're out of fucking breath. That is abusive. That's crazy as fuck. And that's what that white lady was doing in that video where it shows her beating him and beating him and beating him. And then she pulled him to the ground by his hair. She been crossed the line of just trying to teach a lesson or correct bad behavior. You snatched this boy to the ground by his hair. That was fucking abuse. I'm sorry. That was abuse. It was over the fucking line. And many different rumors of who possibly recorded it. It might have been another sibling who sent it to an older sibling who's now an adult. Bottom line, I guarantee you with that white lady, she done been beating the shit out of them kids for all their fucking life. And one of them said, I done had enough. One of them, that was a cry for fucking help for that child to do that. Them kids get to a point where they know the difference. They know how to gauge the difference between I am being abused and, oh, I just fucked up, so I got a couple lashes. Let me not do that no more. These kids get to a point where they know the difference. They know the fucking difference. But circling back to what I was saying before, because y'all choose to use fear and control over these kids and raising them, and then they finally get to a point where they're old enough to be like, to where that shit don't work no fucking more. They're not really scared of you anymore. Never used any other healthy parenting tactics with these kids. All your go-to has been is just to whoop ass anytime they make a mistake or anytime they need correction. You've never really taught these kids anything. I guarantee you, both those parents, I guarantee you, if you ever ask them what they've done to help their child and teach their child versus just going to whooping ass, that's what's wrong with the people who believe in beatings and whoopings, and all of that. That's usually just the go-to. The child done fucked up and they're immediately getting their ass whooped. I can speak on it because I've been there. I can honestly say I know what it feels like to beat my child, to whoop my children. I guarantee you, if you ask either one of them parents, either one of those mothers, okay, what they have done as far as trying to parent those children in a healthier way, that does not include beating them. What other tactics? Because there's so many ways to parent. There's so many ways to discipline a child. There's so many ways to teach a lesson other than just putting hands on them because you don't know what else to do. Because you have no control over yourself. Because you don't have any other way in your mind. There's so many other ways to parent. Beating a child is just the easiest way. It's just the easiest way out. I'm sorry, it is. because a lot of parents do not know how to parent from a healthy space. They don't know how to parent from a place of how can I teach this child a lesson by helping them versus let me just beat their ass and from a place of fear. And I bet they won't do it no more. You didn't teach a lesson. You caused trauma. A human's nervous system doesn't know the difference between, oh, I just got hit because I'm being taught a lesson versus, oh, I'm being hit because I'm being abused. A person's nervous system, their psyche doesn't know the difference. So y'all can keep justifying that shit. Oh, I'm beating them to make them a better person. Oh, I give them whippings to make them better, to teach them a lesson. Oh, so the world doesn't have to do it for me. The human's brain, the human psyche doesn't know the difference. I don't care how much you say, oh, I'm doing this because I'm trying to help you. Oh, I'm doing this to teach you how to be a better human being. You are fucking up their nervous system. You are causing so much damage under the guise of, oh, I'm trying to teach you how to be a decent human being. The nervous system doesn't know the difference. Stop putting your hands on these kids and go get some motherfucking counseling. Way of control. Whoopings is a way of control. And parents don't ever want to feel like they're out of control. They just don't. It's the ego thing. And don't get me wrong. I'm raising kids my motherfucking self. I got a stubborn ass motherfucking Taurus for a 14-year-old son. So don't think this Leo over here. Okay, and I've had my moments where I done stood toe to toe with this boy. Okay, but putting my hands on him, beating him, either one of my sons, that's not the fucking answer. Go get some motherfucking counseling. Go find some healthy help. Stop listening to other people around you beating their kids and who don't have real fucking parenting solutions for you. Go get some motherfucking help and stop beating your kids. It starts with you. Kids gonna be kids. It's the parents. You need help. No matter what the reason is, you're probably frustrated. You're probably tired of raising the kids by yourself. I get it. I have felt all fucking range of emotions being a single parent. I have been there. But laying your hands on your children is not the fucking answer. It's just not.